What is it that convinces thousands of men to travel thousands of miles to run through the streets with stampeding bulls? Are they trying to impress these women? Is this nothing more than a terrifying tornado of toxic masculinity? If your star sign is Taurus, then you've probably got a bit of a temper. And if you've ever looked at your torso, you will notice the striking resemblance to a bull. Avid drinkers of Red Bull know all too well that the secret ingredient of the energy drink is taurine, which used to be extracted from bull semen. Ever since our ancestors climbed down from the trees and decided to live in farming communities, we've had to control the cattle. And the bull is the most rebellious of animals. From the Latin root Taurus, we get the Arabic word for bull, thawr, and the Arabic word for revolution is thawra. In parts of Africa, a man must prove himself by fighting a lion, but in Spain, he must run from the bulls.
Gotta be slim and sober for tomorrow, or I might not make it.
Okay.
So the rocket, yeah?
Yes, the rocket explodes.
Yeah.
First, you are going to sing 10 minutes before the rocket explodes to San Fermin 3 times. And after that, the rocket explodes, the bulls come here, and they are going to go there. Yes. So, if you want to run, you have to be clean. You don't have to drink. You don't have to touch the bull. You don't have to touch his tail. And be careful with the people, because all the people is running, and sometimes, and if the bull is coming, you have to lay down.
Yeah, and then when someone comes and taps you on the hip when you're lying on the ground, that's like you're good to keep running now.
Oh, sorry.
I hear about this one. Okay, this is from Mirens. Many thanks. So soon the nurses and doctors are going to be over here, and the police are going to cordon off all these gates along here. The police are going to be all along here.
And they come 6 bulls and 3 cows. The bulls.
I can't actually take footage from down here because it's prohibited. But we shall have some. I'll give you a wave.
I'm so excited.
Opa.
Opa.
We made it. Calm after the storm.
Okay, what more things from here?
Tell us the red and white.
What?
Did you tell us the red and white yet?
Red?
The roja and blanco.
While we are in red,
Yeah.
you didn't listen?
Fuera. Fue fuera.
You have to go out, sorry. No.
Fue fuera.
We are white, the red scarf because San Fermin and white. And white. And white. Why we are wearing white? Okay.
Virginity.
The history says no. Here in San Fermin, no. No, for not distinguish not distinguish rich people and poor people, but we know that there are different whites. You know, like you don't need to distinguish. So no, for the foreigners, for integrate. Yes, for being all the same. Yeah. But it started because like years ago, the San Fermin, there were bakeries, people that work always in white. Bakeries, the butcher, always were in white because they were working. So they work, and after that they went to party.
Bound to give you nightmares.
Cabezudos y gigantes. Cabezudos, big head, cabeza, cabezudo, and gigantes, giants. Okay, these giants, they were like 200 years ago. One person from Pamplona gave to the town hall 2 giants because he do it, okay? Because he liked it. He was like, okay, I like, so here you are for the festivities. And people like a lot, so they asked him to make others. So he made Africa, Asia, Oceania, and Europe. So there are 2 couples, each one from Africa, Europe, and they at 9:30 you have to in your phones. 9:30 they appear.
It's well known that the Muslims ruled over Spain for several centuries, and some of the cultural celebrations in various parts of Spain are very triumphalist when it comes to remembering the victory of the Christians and the expulsion of the Muslims from their land. But look at this celebration. It's multicultural, it's embracing, it's for everybody, not a hint of Islamophobia in sight.
And the Sultan. Okay, calm before the next storm. Maria's apartment. 14th of July. Okay, here's our balcony up here. On the move. Ambulance is ready. Yeah, we're good.
Coming, they're coming.
Coming already?
Okay, team, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, wind it back. That was me in the red t-shirt down there, swinging the bandana around my head. Right before the police grabbed a hold of me, pulled me through that fence, took me over there.
Great to see the dragon represented here. The dragon, of course, a universal symbol of evil. I blame the reptilians. And of course, St. George is celebrated in Spain. He is the patron saint of Catalonia, which is still part of Spain for now. Interestingly, St. George's Day is celebrated throughout Spain as a day of thanksgiving for the aid that the saint gave the Christians when defeating the Muslims in Spain. Ironically, elsewhere, for example in Palestine, St. George is celebrated as a hero to the Christians and the Muslims.
So you see a ton of multiculturalism represented here, and it's estimated that the people that do the bull run, only 18% are Pamplonians, 54% are other Spanish, and all the rest are other people from around the world. Africa, the Asias, all the rest. And then at least half the people that run never run again. Bucket list stuff.